Good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are safe at home. So, welcome to the computer class. In previous week, we studied the topics and they were what are the types of the chart, and they were line, pie, area, scatter, column chart, bar chart, donut chart, etc. So these were the chart that we studied in previous week. I have given you question answers also regarding these. So I hope you all understood these topics very well. You should know the difference between the chart type as a diagram also. That how we are going to represent them, it looks differs, and you should know the differentiation among these all. So today we are going to understand how to change the chart layout. Earlier we studied how to change the chart type. Means if you right now we are using column chart, so how we can convert it into bar chart, scatter chart. So in this way they were the topic we studied. Now how to change the chart layout. What is layout? Layout means to format the chart. Format means to change it. If we want to move it, if we want to add any other components in it, so it is known as formatting. Okay, so how to format the layout we will study. So for this we should follow few steps, then we are able to change the chart layout. So the first means how to change chart layout. So the step is, first is select the chart. The chart whose layout you want to change, at first you have to select that chart. After it you will click on layout tab. Layout tab is present in the window of Excel. So you have to click on the layout tab. After it, click on labels group. In labels group, you will find all the components of the chart. The components that you want to change, you will click on that component and you can do the changes. Suppose you want to change the chart title. So click on chart title. So you are able to change the chart title. If you want to change the axis title, so you have to follow the same procedure, but you have to click here on the topic or on the option, click on the axis title. If you want to change the legend, so you will click on the legend. Okay. Here with the help of this you can change the location of legend also. You can keep it left also, you can keep it in bottom also, and you will keep it right also. So to change any component of the chart, you have to follow this procedure. After this labels group, you have to choose the component in which you want to make any kind of changes. So this was about the chart layout. Next is how to change the chart style. Okay, how to change chart style. Okay, so for this also you will follow few steps and you will able to change the chart style. The first step that you have to take is you should click on the design tab. At first you will click on design tab. When you will click on design tab, it will show you few options and you have to choose on, click on chart styles. Okay, after it will show you all the styles that are available in the Excel program, and if you have choose any one, choose any style, chart style, and click OK. So how do to change chart layout? Select the chart, click on layout tab, click on labels group, click on chart title if you want to change it, click on axis title if you want to change it, and click on legend if you want to change it. Other options you can also take if you want to make any kind of changes there. Now how to change chart style? Click on design tab, then click on chart style, then choose any style that you want to take. So this was the last topic of this chapter. Okay, so today we will do the exercise of this chapter. So let's start the exercise. In exercise, the first part is tick the correct option. Tick the correct option. Okay. So the first one is, which of the cell references can be included in relative reference? Okay, as we know that in relative reference only the dollar sign do not present there. So we will choose A3. So the answer is A3. Next one is, which of the following function is used to calculate the average of a range of values? So here we will choose the function average. AVERAGE. Next is, the cell address in the formula is known as, the other name of cell address is known as cell reference. Okay, so we will write here cell reference. The next one is, the key combination used to get sum of adjacent cells is. So if we want to get the sum of adjacent cells with a shortcut command, so the answer will be alt plus equal to. Okay, so it will be alt plus equal. Next one is, this is the vertical axis that is used to plot the values. Okay, we studied that the axis that is vertical is known as value axis, and the axis that is horizontal is known as category axis. So here the answer will be value axis. So the answers are following: A3, average, cell reference, alt plus equal to, and value axis. Okay, now the second part. In the second part, you have to write true and false, and you have to correct the false statement also. Okay, so in B part, true or false. The first one is, Excel calculates expressions within parentheses first. It is right, because the expressions that are inside the bracket should be evaluated first. As in mathematics also, we evaluate the brackets at first, and brackets are also known as parentheses. So this one is true. Okay. Second is, Excel calculates multiplication and division before addition and subtraction. It is true. Why? Because in BEDMAS rule, we all at first evaluates the multiplication and division, then after we evaluates addition and subtraction. So it is also true. Next one is, combined reference is a type of cell reference. We know that cell reference are of three types. First one is absolute, second is relative, and the third one is mixed. So combined is not a valid name, it should be mixed. So it is false, and the correct statement for it is mixed. So you will write mixed in place of combined. Next one is, we can't create bar chart in MS Excel. Bar chart is a type of chart, and we are able to create this kind of chart in MS Excel. So it is false. Even the D part is false, and what is the correct statement for it? So the correct one will be can. You will cut cannot, and you will write can. Okay. The next one is, Excel calculates consecutive operators with same level of precedence from left to right. It means that if we are getting the operators consecutive, means लगातार continuously, if we are getting these all, so we will evaluate the result from left to right. It is the rule, and it is true. Okay, so the true false statements are: first true, second true, third is false, what is the definition of functions? Functions are the predefined formulas in MS Excel. So the first answer, or you can say A answer, first is there, it is functions. Okay. Second is formulas in MS Excel begin with sign. Which sign we use to start any formula? We use equal to sign. So here we will write equal sign. Sign is there, you will write only equal. Next one is the SQRT function returns the of the given number. SQRT full form is square root. This is a function and its use is to find the square root of the given number. So in third the answer will be square root. Next one is this chart usually displays the data in the form of vertical bars. As we know that there is a little bit difference between column chart and bar chart. In column chart they represents the data in the form of vertical bars, and in column chart we represents the data in the form of horizontal bars. So the answer will be column chart. In column chart we use the vertical bars. The next one is in mixed referencing you can log either a column or row by preceding it with symbol. So it is also clear, it should be clear to everyone that to make anything absolute fixed, what sign we will use? We use dollar sign before column. If we want to make the column absolute, we will use dollar sign before column. And if we want to make the row absolute, then we will use the dollar sign before row. So what sign will come here? It will be dollar. Okay. These are the fill-ups. Now matchups. The next part is match the columns. Fill-ups answers are functions, equal sign, square root, column chart, dollar sign. Okay. In matchups, the first one is area chart. Okay. What is area chart? We know its definition. Area chart is used to display or represent quantitative magnitude of data. So you will match the first area chart with quantitative magnitude of data. In matchups you will write answer in front of the question. You will not match it. Okay. You will, in this way you will do. First question, its answer in its front side. Okay. The second one is pie chart. Okay. We know that in pie chart different sectors are there and we represents or we locates and we plots the values in the form of a circle. So what will be the answer of it? C. Here is pie chart and you will match it with sector showing relative size S-I-Z-E, size of each well. Okay. The next one is XY scatter plot chart. Okay. Mainly its definition is it is the correlation between two set of values. So we have to match the X, Y scatter chart with the correlation between two set of values. Okay. Marker is not visible, but I am speaking the answers also. Okay, so there should not be any kind of confusion. Last one is line chart. Okay, line chart shows trends over a time, so we have to match it with trends over period of time. Okay, now next one is the next question is short answer type question. Short answer type you should write this answer. Cell address is also known as cell reference. It is used to specify the address of the cell. Example A3. A column number and 3 row number. Collection of these two is known as cell address. Okay. The second question is, the second one is define the following terms. So first one is data series. It is a component of the chart and its use is to represent the data values. Whatever the data values are there, we will represent it with the help of data series. So we will write answer. It is used to represent the data value. Okay. It is a component of chart. The next one is legend. Okay. It is also a component of the chart, and what is its use? It is mainly used to show the meanings of colors and symbols used in chart. Whatever the color we have used, whatever the symbols we have used in any chart, so it shows you the meaning with the help of the color. So it is used to show meanings of symbols and colors used in the chart. So these were the short answer type questions. Okay, you all will do these all. Next time we will do long answer type questions and the left exercise. Everyone have to do the exercise in book also, in notebook also, and they have to do the question answer also. Okay, if you are not having book, so if any student sends the exercise, you will do that, but it is necessary to do the things in book and notebook both. Okay, thank you.